What is happening, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Total Blast, where we discuss about everything Marvel in the MCU. And today, we'll be talking about one of Marvel's most eagerly awaited characters, the Punisher. And as we all know it, the upcoming 18-episode series Daredevil Born Again will see the Punisher actor John Bernthal join the main MCU. It is now known that the main MCU tale will take place in a separate reality from the one which Marvel program on Netflix was set, and Castle's story arc will therefore have a partial relaunch, just like Matt Murdock did. Now, I know you're excited about the Punisher, but one question remains. Will the film be rated R? But before we go into all of the details about this juicy gossip, I want to use this opportunity to remind everyone that we're still giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber. More on how to win at the end of this video. And if this is your first time, please subscribe and enable the post notifications so you don't miss out on subsequent videos. The Punishment's involvement in Daredevil Born Again is thought to be quite important. Twitter scooper at My Time to Shine Hello recently claimed that not only will Daredevil have his series, but will also have the Punisher. This isn't the first time that users have tweeted about it. The user broke the news regarding John Bernthal's comeback in Daredevil Born Again in early 2022, and their tip recently proved to be accurate. A Marvel fan inquired about the rumored characters in Daredevil Born Again during the Ask Me Anything session. The user simply answered Punisher and JJ, referring to J. Jonah Jameson and Frank Castle. So, Marvel fans should expect a minor fight followed by a team-up between Daredevil and the Punisher. However, Castle's story in the Daredevil series could lead to a standalone project. Interestingly, on the 8th of March of 2023, John Bernthal acknowledged that the user's information concerning Frank Castle was accurate, as the Punisher will have his own series on Disney+. Scooper at My Time to Shine Hello's revelations about JJ's appearance in Daredevil Born Again may also be very accurate. However, the notoriously violent figure Frank Castle fits extremely nicely with mature settings. With Moon Knight, a similar brutal character, Marvel was able to craft a compelling tale, and they will soon do the same with Daredevil Born Again. Therefore, the Punisher may receive a TV-14 classification. Although, one may presume that Frank Castle's series would have a TVMA equal rating to an R-rated movie, which implies that while there might be violence, there wouldn't be any blood or gore in the action scenes. Keep in mind that major studios frequently choose one of two routes when it comes to R-rated superhero films. Either make everything a joke, like in Deadpool, or make their movie a somber explanation of how dysfunctional life would be if superheroes actually existed, as in Watchmen and Brightburn. And now, there is nothing wrong with either of these strategies, but it can be challenging to find an R-rated production that strikes a decent balance between the adult theme that goes along with the R rating and the outrageous joy that makes comic books so exciting. Additionally, as the Marvel Cinematic Universe expands its PG-13 formula, the original Blade adaptation provides the ideal blueprint for where the MCU should go. It is undeniable that the MCU has struggled to keep fans interested and critics satisfied after Avengers Endgame, and I think it's high time that they invest in more diverse content that can examine different viewpoints. It seems like a natural progression of the approach to include a more R-rated project and personalities. Moreover, a few of the violent characters from Marvel Comics are set to make their MCU debut. For instance, Daredevil has always emphasized bloody ninja battles, and the vigilante known as the Punisher literally carries out execution of his victims, killing them with utter vengeance. And what about Wolverine, a murderer so merciless that both aliens and enemies are beginning to doubt their status as superheroes? These characters have a past involving brutality and violence. So, while we can still include them in the MCU on the PG-13 rating, Marvel Studios might use a full R rating to make violence a storytelling device, and I think that the MCU should use violence in more inventive ways. And for the unversed, Marvel's president Kevin Feige has already confirmed Deadpool 3 to be R-rated, which would make it the first Marvel Studios film to do such. But it being the first does not mean it will actually be the last, because I think that Mahershala Ali's Blade will be taking these same steps too, and hopefully Deadpool, The Punisher, and other Marvel films could follow suit, while leaving some like Miss Marvel at PG-13. But not so fast. The first thing that anyone producing an R-rated MCU film should realize is that violence cannot be at an end itself, but rather, it must be a tool to convey the story more effectively. Furthermore, many R-rated superhero films and television shows make unrealistic attempts to make comic books seem kid-friendly, but trying to make them too realistic. However, even as an adult, we enjoy the excitement of a simple hero versus villain plot that doesn't forget to be entertaining, as well as flashing lights and blinking on the screen. R-rated media does not need to be dismal or hopeless, just because it is intended for adults. And although it may look like the Punisher won't blend well with Marvel Universe due to its killer-heavy attribute, Marvel could balance that out if they decide to pair him with the Thunderbolts. And in this scenario, the Punisher would work in Thunderbolt because Marvel could decide to surround him with people infinitely worse than he is. And speaking of Thunderbolts, we've got some devastating updates on that, and we will be getting into that in a bit. With that said, if you're wondering when the Punisher will debut, it looks like Frank Castle's solo series is unlikely to debut before 2025, because the MCU is reducing its yearly output by delaying projects. In fact, Given how quickly the MCU shows are slipping into the future, it's possible that the Punisher series won't debut until 2026. And since Daredevil Born Again certainly has a lengthy production schedule, there has been discussions about splitting the show's distribution into 2 batches of 9 episodes each. So, it is possible that the first 9 episodes of the Daredevil series may air in mid-2024 and the remaining 9 episodes following in late 2024 or at some point in 2025. And now, moving on to some Thunderbolt update. Continuing WGA writers' strike has forced Marvel and Disney Studios to halt production preparation for the Thunderbolt, one of the final films in the MCU Phase 5 slate in Atlanta, according to Deadline. Additionally, a few highly anticipated projects under the Marvel banner are among the many projects that have been adversely impacted by the ongoing writers' strike, which is being spearheaded by the Writers Guild of America. Yahya Abdul-Matin's second Wonder Man has fell victim to the strike and has struggled with numerous screenplay and production issues. Blade also succumbed to the attack. Titled Wonder Man series that will be available on Disney Plus and Blade feature from 2024 are 2 other MCU projects that have been halted as a result of the strike. The planned Daredevil Born Again series for the MCU also momentarily ceased production, although filming has since resumed in New York City. Agatha Coven of Chaos, a different Disney Plus series that is expected to premiere close to Daredevil, is still in the middle of production. During the strike, work on Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool and Captain America New World Order continued to shoot since March. Fans and the Marvel staff are anxious about when the franchise will be able to regain its footing because of more than 6 MCU projects have been impacted by the ongoing writers' strike. And with Phase 5 getting off on a wild start with this year with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, MCU fans can only hope that these problems will be fixed quickly so that Marvel Studios and Disney can once again operate at full capacity. According to the latest information on the strike, neither side appears to be making any progress, leaving Marvel Studios with the unpleasant burden of resolving the issues without the benefit of having the writers and the scripts on board. These disappointing news items don't do much to lift the mood at the moment, especially because films like Deadpool 3 and Captain America 4 have fans incredibly excited for the MCU's expansion. While the MCU is one of the most well-known properties through this process, the whole film and TV business will continue to feel the effect, with delays still being reported while the authors and studios attempt to tackle the issue at hand. And to brighten up the mood a little bit, Disney's Secret Invasion will debut its first episode on June 22nd. And with that said, let's head over right to our giveaways, as we're still giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber once we hit a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. And all you have to do to win is watch our videos, subscribe, turn on post notifications, like and comment. And one lucky subscriber will be chosen from the comment section to win our brand new PlayStation 5. Also, want to say thank you to everyone who has ever supported us this far. We truly appreciate it. What are your thoughts on this video? Do you think that The Punisher should be R-rated? Please, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel news. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one!